Clarcel. And obviously I know who you ship. So what would I tell my teen self if I could? Probably just to not get too worked up about much. My dog's barking. Gov, no barking. Gov. Govinda. Hey, stop. Govinda, no. He barks at the neighbors. I would tell my younger self, you're in high school, you don't have real problems. Real problems are coming later, so chill. So Nicole Loves Aiden, at Aiden Lights Out, asks, do you miss being Camille? And I do. I think, though, honestly, I felt like I told a full story with her, and even though I miss her, I feel like it was done. It felt like, okay, she's over, and I know there's probably a lot of people who aren't agreeing with me, but I would rather her go out still being loved than waiting and keeping her around and then kind of making her this pointless character that isn't really in scenes, and as an actor that wouldn't be really great for me either. And so I think out of respect for me, I really appreciate that they let go of Camille before she became redundant or mundane. She was a fully told story, and I do miss being her, but I'm really enjoying trying on other characters these days. So and we'll see the next one that I do. Hopefully I'll love being that character too. Would you ever return to the originals? I would totally return. I returned last season whenever it fits into the story. I'm so there for those writers, no matter what. So absolutely, I would love to return. Which character, and that was Fandom Depot. Ashley. And then Giovanna, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I don't, no, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Sorry, Giovanna. But there's a little camel emoji by Giovanna. Which character you played is your favorite? I don't have a favorite. That's like picking your favorite kid. They're like my children. They're my babies. I'm not going to pick a favorite. I love all of them for different reasons. So, but I would say probably the most fun was whenever I can be a bad girl. Like whenever I'm being a bitch, basically. Those are my favorites. Because in life I feel like I can't, and so it's nice to have an excuse to be a little mean. So and then Ireth Rev, am I pronouncing that right? Is asking, what show or movie would you like to act in? Anything. I mean, a good one. Obviously there are so many to choose from. There are so many awesome shows out there, and awesome shows that are not even being aired yet. I mean, they're in development. So I'm kind of open to whatever. And I think, one of the things that I am super excited about is potentially doing something that is super different to the originals, and maybe not sci-fi, maybe something a little bit more based in reality, I guess, or based on history, or I don't know, or comedy. I mean, something that just is a little bit different would be super great, but then obviously I'm not saying that I'm never going to do another sci-fi show. I mean, anything good I would love to participate in, so. Ashley Fandom Depot again said, how are you? Are you eating well? Have you been drinking water? I just drank water. I'm waiting till 5 to drink. I have to wait till 5 because I'm unemployed, and so if you drink before 5, then there are no rules anymore, which is really unfortunate. So 10 more minutes and I'm pouring myself a glass of wine. You guys can come see my kitchen. At World Pipes said, was your new hair a challenge? It was amazing, really. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. I don't know if you're saying my hair was amazing and now with the new hair it doesn't look as good, but I think you mean it looks good now. And it was not a challenge at all. It was literally me waking up and looking at my hair and going, I want to chop all of this off today, and making an appointment with the lady who cuts my hair, and her going, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, kind of, yeah, pretty much, I'm pretty sure. And then she did it and I loved it. It really felt like freeing. Like I've been trying to grow my hair out and then look how short it is. And it just wasn't happening because it was just too damaged. And then eventually when I just let it go and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to cut off all the damage, which makes my hair this short, and start from scratch. And when we did that, it just felt like a refresher on my whole life, you know? So I recommend chopping off your hair every so often. Oh, King Salvatore, at King Salvatore just said, I love you. And I love you guys too, so that's very sweet of you to say. So Kay Beguiling Pearls said, what's your favorite Camille moment? Gosh. What is my favorite? You know what? I think I want to ask you guys what's yours. To be honest, I don't know if I have a particular favorite watching it. You guys are the viewers, so like, how about we put that question out there? How about you guys all tell me what your favorite Camille moment is, and I'll tally up and see which one wins. Okay, so Misty Dawn Smith said, hi, how are you? You are amazing. See, this is the only reason I'm doing this, is to get all the compliments. Hopefully no trolls show up. And then, then I'll just start drinking and we can all have fun with trolls too. I mean, who cares? I can't send it, and it looks like Sleazy Gazelle. I think that's what it is. Asked, would you like to see Klaus and Haley as Endgame? Please answer. And I've got to tell you, I'm not getting into this again. I have gotten into trouble before. I'm not having an opinion about it. Would it be great? Maybe. But you guys are wonderfully committed to these relationships. And I have to tell you, if I do have an opinion, I'm not ready to share it. And also, isn't she she's with I just kind of actually, you know what, I kind of like Elijah with the two of them. But, they're parents to 2 kids. I think that would probably be healthy too. But, again, don't hate me, anyone who disagrees. I'm not gonna sign up to be in the shipper party of the 2 of them together. But it would be healthy for their child. That's what I will say. So Rave Sassy Natch, I love that. At Brave Sassy Natch asked, Cami had many amazing quotes on the show. I'm curious as to which is your favorite. Oh, that's a good one too. Honestly, you guys are making me wish I could go back, and I should have rewatched episodes. The one that I remember is you guys are gonna have to help me out with this. You are the creator of your own unhappiness, or you're the I don't know. Basically, any unhappiness is your fault. You can't blame other people. Which, you know what, I really kind of took to heart myself when I read that line, and I think the whole blame game and feeling like a victim doesn't really get you anywhere. So those are words to live by, and those are words that I should live by more maturely, more regularly. Okay, so look, we have moments coming in. Okay, the I would have found you moment. Yeah, I like that. Moments, yeah, when at the bar. Yeah, okay, so I would have found you seems to be coming in pretty high. Oh, I'm gonna say hi to Maggie and Abby. Hi guys. Well, those are the only moments coming in so far. So it looks like I would have found you. Oh, favorite quote. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You are the architect of your own unhappiness. Thank you. Thanks for sending that. Obviously I didn't remember. Thank you, Bug and Pearls, once again. You're contributing a lot to the Q&A. Okay, so Tori Vega, you just got a C. I like that. It's a good reminder. You just got a C. I'm trying to live the question. That's a poem that I read recently, and they said, just try to live the question instead of answering the question. I'm doing sometimes a very poor job because I just want answers of what's going to happen next, but you just gotta see. Did you have any inside jokes with the cast of the originals while filming? I love you. Oh, thank you. I love your Twitter handle, so I bet we would be like best friends. Did we have any inside jokes? I mean, I feel like we had so many that every day literally was a new one. At one point, Daniel Gillies and I were convinced that a super smart thing to do and okay, in my defense, these are really long hours, so these are stupid jokes. But we thought we should have an Instagram where everyone submits the poops that they take in the morning. And it would be called Morning Poop. And you know what? It's a real Instagram, and it is Daniel Gillies' Instagram. He started it. Morning Poop is out there on Instagram right now. There are no posts, thank God. But right around 2 a.m. we found that to be a really, really good Instagram idea. Like so much so that we made the Instagram. And we also would name our poops after movie titles. So it's a game we played on the reg. Just movie titles that sound like poop names. And, they're obvious ones like Nutty Professor. That's a good one. My sister had the best one. She came up with Lord of the Flies. We just ended up naming the game Lord of the Flies. But there's also his personal favorite from me was We Need to Talk About Kevin. Just ambiguous. That was, I could go on, and I'm sure they're not as funny, but we thought they were hysterical. Okay, so BTS trash. Hamdi loves BTS. I don't know if is that sexual? Did I just say something really naughty? And what is it? I'm married. We need to spice things up sometimes. Okay, so what products do you use to care for your skin? Your skin is flawless. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You know what? Just makeup in general. My husband and I accidentally got a little toasted for a Thursday last night. So I appreciate you saying that, but my skin's been really hard on me all day. I will, you know what? You know what I use that I really love is jojoba oil. Just like essential oils. If you just add, they're super cheap. You can go on Amazon and get jojoba oil. You can get Ling Ling oil. What else is there? There's cedar root that I have. You know what? I'm going to do another one of these and I'll just bring out all the essential oils I have and you mix them all together. Some are great for your hair and scalp, some are good for your skin, some are good for like your cuticles. But jojoba oil is like, I just used it on everything. It's amazing. It's God's gift to female kind. So Gio, love Paul Steffen on Twitter just said, if you were president, what is the first thing you would do? What would I do? I don't know. I think I would be like super overwhelmed, especially right now. I think I would be like, a little bit like our president, like, wow, this is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. But if I could just like snap my fingers and get something done, obviously it would probably be the education system. If I could just snap my fingers and make everyone's education, private school, fully paid for, best schools in the country, everyone gets that opportunity, and then everyone can go to Harvard for free if they want to. Just educate as many people as possible, because to me it just seems so logical, because every human brain is an asset to all of us. I mean, could you imagine if everyone was as well educated as Neil deGrasse Tyson? I mean, like cures for cancer, better skincare, the next iPhone technological revolutions. I mean, it's like, I just don't understand why we don't respect each other's brains more. It frustrates me. Okay, so back to fun things. Camille is more, oh, hey, it's 5:01. Hold on. Okay, but here first. Okay, Camille back one. Camille is immortal. Said, do you speak with some of the TO cast members? Who? I am still like, I would say Phoebe is one of my closest friends, if not like my closest friend. She has a lot of best friends, so I'm not going to be claimed to be one of hers because she's like queen of besties. She just knows how to be like the greatest friend ever. So we talk all the time, and she's been a really wonderful support throughout the show and now I think throughout my life. It's drink o'clock time. Yeah, okay, hold on. So let's go. Come on. Don't judge, because we're getting the house renovated a little bit, so things are not particularly well placed, so we're just going to keep everything over here. Here's my kitchen. I'm not going to show you over there. Okay, so got it. Oh, that's a nice bottle. I accidentally we opened up the nice bottle last night. That's what happens when you get you're like a little pep in your step. You're like, I'm going to open up the Sonoma-Cutrer. It's a celebration because it's Thursday. Anyway, that's what I did. All right. Cheers, guys. Do you want to see my dogs too? These, cheers. These punks are the ones that won't stop barking. They can't come inside because we just got the floors done. Look, you can still see their things outside. Look at them. They're like, Mom, we'll do anything. There's poor connection. I don't know if it gets better in here. I'll stay still, so there's no bad connection. Oh man, they're really punking it up out there barking. Okay, we call them punks, the dogs. All right, okay, so we're back with the questions. All right, so what? I love this. Beguiling Pearls is really throwing out great questions. Okay, I'm gonna try to spread out the attention though. Sorry that I'm just like reloading and seeing what comes up. Okay, what celebs are you attracted to? So you guys can download the gifts. Okay, you know what? You know who my favorite is? Young. Oh gosh, what is his name? The guy from who does the voice in Planet Earth. What's his name? Will someone tell me? Richard. Ugh, I'm gonna Google it. But I love him. Planet. David Attenborough. A young David Attenborough, so hot. I mean, really, really hot. You'd be surprised. Not like he's an old man now. He's kind of like a hot old man, though. I mean, as far as like old men go. Guys, sorry about that. Is it still working? Oh no. Am I still on or am I off now? Is it working? Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's working out. So if you can find any naked pictures of a young David Attenborough, I'll take them. Okay, so let's meet. Okay, so Elijah News. Oh yeah, she's just regurgitating that we made called morning food. Yeah, we did. So that's just a known thing now. BTS trash. Her Insta name is, or her username is not sexual. Okay, good to know. But we could make it sexual pretty easily. That's my next challenge. BTS, make it sexual. But how about like booty time? Saucy. Sassy. Sexy? Booty time slapping. Booty, I'm really stuck on the booty. Maybe we change it. B is booty. What is T? T would be, I think that's what it is. Booty time slapping. BTS. Camille Wing said, your sense of humor is why I love you most. Thanks, guys. But, I really appreciate that. That's why I enjoy being me the most, too, is making myself laugh. I do that a lot. Oh, Malibu USA just said, when's the last time you watched Pixel Perfect? And you know what? Too long. It's been too long. I was just thinking about filming that movie, and I had a big crush on Raviv, and we kissed. We had like a love affair off of set. So that, I know this is gonna like blow the doors off of Disney fans. But it was so much fun to like be at summer camp and like have a crush on a boy and like be filming a movie, and it was just so great. But you know what? There's an old saying that my mom told me after that movie, and she said, Leah, never dip your pen in the company ink. Words to live by. Because look, it can get awkward. Don't do it. Not worth it. It obviously never got awkward on my place of work because I was a teenager, but I have seen it get awkward before. Awkward for everyone. So I'm not recommending it. But so fun. It was so fun. He's so cute. He's still so cute. They're trying to divide it up. Let's find someone new. Okay. J.K. Riordan? Am I pronouncing that right? I may not be. But you, girl, like, we go way back. And I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, potentially. You asked, what is your favorite Disney princess? My favorite question. You know what? You know why? The night before, I just realized this, the night before I got my hair cut, I watched Mulan for the first time in a super long time. And I basically went and got a Mulan haircut. So I think right now my favorite Disney princess is Mulan, because I just like took a sword and just chopped off all my hair. I'm gonna make a man out of me. Okay, Winchester Smock. If you could have Cammy appear on any CW show, which would it be? That's an interesting question. Like any CW show, like throughout time? Like throughout all of history? Or like on air now? Well, I am asking questions that can't be answered immediately. So I'm just going to assume on air now, and I'm going to say I feel like she would have a really good time on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I think, first of all, that girl would make a great client. We'd have to learn boundaries. But does that mean I have to sing? Because it's not great. It's not something that I'm awesome at. Maybe Jane the Virgin then? Kind of similar, but no singing. Well, they're both funny. They're both funny, and they both have wonderful lead actresses. Let's reload and find it. Okay. Oh, hey. So Victorian TARDIS, Joss at Victorian TARDIS, said, Leah, come on. How's about an early birthday tweet for me? I'll be my 21st. Welcome to adulthood. You're gonna need this. Happy birthday! Okay, it's Immortality on Twitter said, do you have a favorite book? You know, I don't have a favorite book. Again, it's like having like a favorite. I'll have a favorite for a little while, and then I'll have a new favorite. But recently, the book that I read that I loved so much was The Good Earth, and I know I was forced to read it in school, and when you're forced to read anything in school, it's like, ugh, I don't want to read it. But I reread it, and then my husband reread it, and we were just, it's such a great reminder in a world that is so, it's just so, we all feel like it's so important to be like rich and have so much stuff, and it's a great story to remind you that sometimes simplicity is what creates happiness. And sometimes it's easier to find simplicity when you don't have a lot. You just have what you need. So we both are trying to be more grateful of what we have, and yes, setting goals for ourselves, but those being more emotional goals than material goals. So it was a great reminder for me. Okay, so oh gosh, so Camilla Lopez on Twitter just said, I don't know, but is it Brazil is going for the second impeachment in less than 2 years? My question is, would you like to be our president? I mean, anyone can be president, ladies, but what I think is one of you guys should go be president of all of the. I mean, we need a president. Brazil sounds like they need a president. we're really, again, we need some more education happening, it seems, because sometimes our own president doesn't say words that actually exist, and I think that's a bad sign for America. So if you guys have just a vocabulary that doesn't make me cringe, please go be president. All right, I'm going to stop being political now. My goal is to be less political on Twitter and Instagram. I know you guys probably really are like, good luck, because I go on political rants. They're full-on rants, and I recognize that. But I think we need to be more kind to each other and find things that we have in common rather than what things we don't have in common with each other, because we have definitely found that the things that we don't have in common as people, but now we should find the things that we do. Okay, so Jomo is my king said, what is your favorite TV show? Again, recently, I have been, okay, this is embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you. I have last season got into this show called Southern Charm on Bravo, and it was like House of Cards, like when the next season came out. I was so excited. It was like Game of Thrones just aired for this next season, because I just needed to see what happened next. And I binge watched all of the episodes of this season. It's not over yet. And I can't stop watching it. You know why? Because there's a girl who's super adorable, and her name's Cameron, and I follow her on Twitter, and I want to be best friends with her. But I watch it literally for her, because I just think she's like the most charming ever. And the boys are cute. I mean, they're cute, but you kind of look at them and you're like, come on, guys. Like, what? How old are you? You guys gotta sit. That's why you love Cameron, because she's always trying to get everyone to settle down and like be a man and get married and make men choices, not boy choices anymore. And it's a lot of man boys on that show. Not great. Not great, guys. Okay. So, Flower Pad just asked me to smile because she wants to take a cute screenshot. So I'm going to just stay still and smile for a second. Did you get it? Have you not been taking adorable screenshots this whole time? Am I not always adorable when I'm ranting about nothing? J.K. Riordan? I can't pronounce her name. Will you just like phonetically type it out for me so I will do that? Juliana loves Leah. You're very sweet. But Juliana, will you just like, so I shouldn't like, how do you pronounce your last name? But you said, what is your favorite record from AJ's record collection? And you know what it is? It's either Metal by Pink Floyd. By the way, like you have to, if you listen to it on headphones, it's mind-blowing. But you know who I didn't like at all? And this is not going to be popular, but I'm just going to say it. I don't get Jimi Hendrix. I don't think that his music is very relaxing. His lyrics felt very aggressive towards women. He was like talking about running over a woman with his car or something, like to get on the other side of town. I was like, I can't even deal with this. But anyway, he likes all this old school, like super elitist music. So it's like Pink Floyd and Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones. So I really liked Pink Floyd. I really liked that one album. It was very psychedelic. Okay, let's find. Oh gosh. At Harding Hale Benz is asking me to say something in Spanish. And I don't want to butcher it, but I think like, you know what it is? I always remember that I know more Spanish than I realize when I hear people talking, but when I'm put on this spot to say something, I kind of feel like, no hablo, no hablo español. You know what random thing I know in Spanish? I know cierra la puerta, por favor. I know how to say close the door in Spanish. That's what I know. Cierra la puerta. Okay, so Sexy Michon Didi asked, who's the last person you talked to? My husband, because we talk constantly. He goes to work every day, and he calls me on his way to work. Then he calls me after the gym. Then he calls me at lunch, and then he calls me on his way home. And then he calls me when he's getting close to home, so I can run out, hop in the car, and go pick up dinner, because I went on a cooking binge, or whatever you call it, like a cooking kick, and we've discovered that I'm super bad at cooking. So we do a lot of takeout, because now he's working full-time and I'm the one home. And when I was working full-time, bless him, he cooked for me every night. And I feel very bad that I cannot do the same. But I do like the laundry and stuff. I'm a good cleaner. Hot colds or showers, asks Horan X Drunk. And I think it's obvious, hot showers, because I'm not a monster to myself. I mean, I just feel like a cold shower is like the most uncomfortable thing ever. I can't take it. But it's better for your hair. So there you go. And apparently it firms your skin. So I think it's actually like better for you aesthetically. So whoever does cold showers, you are a hardcore broad, and I respect you. So Dua Morley on Twitter said, what are your plans for the future? And I am making a lot of choices right now that I think are a testament to being 28 and married, and kind of going, all right, what do I really want to do, and how do I achieve those goals? So my plans for the future are to do projects that are a little more challenging, and in setting that goal, I've started working with an amazing acting coach, and I just feel like I'm I'm learning so much, and I'm just super excited to be an actor again, in a way that sometimes you forget when you're in the grind and going on auditions every day. It's nice to just remind yourself that you're an artist, and it's really cool to be an artist, and you have to work on your craft. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I also am getting my realtor's license, because I'm a millennial and you need multiple things going, and I am finally, it took me like a super long time, because I was like, oh, I give up on this. But I've always wanted to buy and renovate houses. I just love that. It's just something that I really enjoy doing, have always enjoyed doing. So I'm taking active steps to do that too, because why not? You only live once. So those things are what I'm looking forward to in the future, is doing things that really speak to my soul and make me feel satisfied and happy, both as an actor and on my downtime between jobs, buying cute little houses and making them, forgotten houses and turning them back into what they once were. And there's so many great craftsmen here in Pasadena that I love. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And babies. Babies. I'm actively trying to start a family. It hasn't worked yet, obviously. You're like, wait a second. No, we're not trying. We're just like not trying. So babies being in the future, I'm super excited about. So red wine, I got a wine question. Red or white from Rux Ashes, Fabiola Rux. I just think it depends on the day, doesn't it? Today was a white wine sort of day. Even though it's actually kind of cloudy out in LA, but red, sometimes I'm in a red mood, sometimes in a white mood. But this is great when you're doing something like this because your teeth don't get all red. You can just sip it like that and you don't have the gross teeth. Ooh, it's 5:25, man, time flies. Okay, I have 5 more minutes and then I have to run out and go out to dinner with my hubs. Horan Extra just said I would be an amazing mom. You're so sweet. I'm so scared that I won't be, but you're so sweet. Thank you. My dogs. I have no authority. I hope I have more authority with my kids than my dogs. My dogs actually literally physically walk all over me. That happens. I am on the couch and they walk all over me. And I love them so much. I'm like, I don't know how to discipline you. You're just the cutest ever. Let me load. Oh, someone said they would be here, but she can't because she's at work, but she loves you. We're going to make this a regular thing, guys. So, if you missed it today, we'll find another time that works for everyone. What do you like most, wine or beer? Asks Harding Hale-Benz. Wine. Sorry, beer drinkers, but I just don't get it. It makes me burp. It makes me feel super bloated. I mean, I don't find it refreshing. I just don't understand beer. I don't get it. And I know Cammie was a beer drinker. And that was iced tea. That was not beer. Because I would be like, beer always makes me do that. I do like the burp that like ends up like, that's just the most not elegant thing to do is the air burp. Ugh. Claire's Brev, at Claire's Brev on Twitter, just asked me, what is one of your favorite moments on set with Claire? And I wish I could think of an actual moment. We just had lunch last week, and I just love that girl. I just love her so much. She's so awesome and so strong. Like, she inspires me to be a stronger person. And I wish I could remember like an actual favorite moment, but you know what? I do have one. When I got engaged, I didn't tell anyone, and I just had my ring on, and Claire and Phoebe both saw the ring and then just started screaming, and one of the producers, like, actually not just one, like a bunch of producers walked in and they saw a bunch of screaming girls like, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and they were so afraid one of us was pregnant. They were like, is one of you pregnant? And I'm like, no, engaged. Like, oh, that's fine, you can take the ring off. But it was like, if one of you's pregnant and it's not Phoebe, we're gonna have a problem, because Phoebe was pregnant that season. So let's getting cocky, as I keep mentioning. I know. I am sorry for anyone who's like feels like I'm ignoring them. It's literally random, and I'm just trying to find when I reload new people. Did you hear that? I burped. I totally burped. I'm so embarrassed. I burp easily. I'm just sort of like one big bodily function most of the time. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, that's sweet. At Leah Marie. Oh no, class is blue. It's like at Leah Marie Pipes. That's me. At class is blue eyes. Angela said, I don't know if you're taking cues, but I hope you have an awesome Friday. And there's a little owl, and there's a picture of me with the owl. Cute. Very cute. I actually think I have to go. One more question. I think I heard my husband. Gotta go. Gotta go get the food. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. Which character from Game of Thrones would you like to play from Fabula Rux? And I will say that I would want to be wait for it, Cersei. Nah, things got really bad for her last season. But like everyone, like they're just like, ugh, I don't like being uncomfortable. Oh, you know who I would be? I would be the old woman who, the older woman who is is it Targaryen? Yeah, the Targaryen, the older Targaryen lady. That's who I would be. She's fabulous. Her life is fabulous. Okay, I have super bad news, guys. I gotta sign off. But you guys are wonderful, wonderful. And now that I have figured out the technology and how like to piece everything together, I promise I will be on at a more strict time. I think maybe let's do 4:30 on Fridays, if that's okay with everyone, just to kind of catch up and say hi, and we'll like put a theme to it. Maybe we can just have like a theme where you will have like a particular question, and so next week, how about you guys tell me like what theme would you want for next week? Are we going to talk about music? Well, I don't know much about music, so maybe not that. But maybe we'll talk, maybe we can have a whole conversation about a topic that interests all of us that I would be able to answer questions on. Okay, bye guys. You're wonderful. I don't know how to end Facebook Live. Oh, it just clearly says end. Okay, all right. That was not a smooth exit. Gotta work on my exit.